Turn around. You ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, my nose has been getting fried. So, good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing on this beautiful Ohio day?
Good morning.
TQ is getting her a little bit of sunblock on as well. Believe it or not, yesterday, come on, Mrs. Cone. It was really cloudy and the sun didn't come out much, but my nose got fried. So, I'm going to try to avoid that. Probably the reflection off of my sunglasses. That's something to pay attention to, because obviously I got the raccoon eyes because I wear sunglasses while we're out here all day. But the reflection, the sun hitting your sunglasses and the sun being on your nose, you know, beating down on it, definitely takes a toll. It is not pretty, but it is mowed. Probably 4 inches of water sitting in there. Same with the farmer's field. Bet that corn's gonna grow good over the next couple weeks though. So I spoke with the customer, and I know I shared with you guys in last week's video about the dog poop on this one. She was very understanding, apologized. She's like, hey, you know, life got busy, this, that, which we totally understand. But we just wanted to share with her our concerns that, you know, it needs to be picked up. Nobody wants to be walking through that or driving mowers through and getting it up in the deck. And we got to scrub that out, you know, scrape it out, change blades. Nobody wants to touch that, you know, and you shouldn't want to touch that either. So anyways, sent that email last week. She was very understanding. She said, hey, before you guys get here next week, it'll be cleaned up. So we're heading there as soon as TQ gets right back. And yeah, we'll find out if the job was done. Fingers crossed it is done, because I don't want to get rid of a good customer. She is a good paying customer just over dog poop. But also nobody wants to be going through that stuff. So I'll let you know whenever we get there. Well, we're here at this one, and for the first time, I went sliding back down the hill. There's just so much moisture coming off the hillside. I mean, there's literally right down to here an entire just patch of water just sitting. So I'm gonna try not to do any more of that. Kind of caught me off guard. I was coming up, went to swing around, and the mower just, it wouldn't turn. So gonna see how the rest of this goes here. Don't want to track it up. Might end up just staying down at the bottom. So we'll see. TQ's way over there. Dog poop much better this week, so. Setting my perimeter pass here gave me an opportunity to see how wet the rest of the lawn was as well. And yeah, this thing is completely saturated, but we need to get it done so we can stay on track, which we're already off track. But anyways, it is what it is, and we can't control the weather. We can only do our part. Right here, I was going back and I saw a car pull up, and he was kind of looking at me. You kind of get used to that eye somebody gives you whenever they recognize you. And he walks in the neighborhood here, he said, and him and a buddy have, I believe it was called Two Old Guys Lawn Care or Two Old Guys Mowing. They're both getting ready to retire, and they started it up, and he just told me he loves the channel, and yeah, saw us here and wanted to stop by and say hi, so we appreciate that. Much better this week. Only one pile. It's right here. I'll take it. I can deal with one. Quick little lunch break here. We're at old Chipotle. Chicken, rice bowl, sour cream cheese, a little bit of the hot sauce. But you got some tacos?
Got the tacos. They're messy tacos.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They do look messy.
A little too much guac.
Too much guac for you?
Yeah.
Is that even a thing?
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
You like that guac. Normally you take
do.
my guac because I'm not a guac guy.
I do like it, but I guess the way they package this, it's like I might as well just got a burrito.
You could have did that. Or a bowl.
Yeah. I just want something different.
Yeah. It's humid out, but yeah, it's not raining on us, so we figured we'd take the opportunity to sit under their nice little shady spot they got here.
I'm looking and the leaves are flipped up though.
Ain't gonna be long.
No.
Nice and sunny. That looks like a lot of rain, and that is the way we're going. Rain's right there. It definitely came through here, but we're like right on the edge. So we got a couple more miles. We're hoping it didn't go that far south, and we'll be all right. But anyways, I figured I'd give you guys a little, you know, glimpse of my new pontoon boat. It's getting delivered. I'm not sure exactly who bought it for me, but thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.